Hello, good morning, everyone. How's everyone doing today? Good? Okay, great. So, today we're going to actually continue on the topic that we started yesterday, which is that of healing, protecting our aura in times of COVID and in general times as well, of course. So, today we're going to talk about a different part of this, a different process that's there. We're going to speak about our journeys that we're making now and the ascensions that we're beginning to make. The importance of grounding is what we want to speak about today. Okay? So, how many of you are actually, into meditation or you enjoy that meditation process? I see a few hands up. Okay. So, as we do meditations every day, I am sure that all of you are here committed to the meditations that we're doing. So, you're coming in, you're doing meditations, you're doing so many different things that all assist in our spiritual growth. Okay. Now, what happens a lot of times when we're talking about our spiritual growth is that as people begin on this journey, we find a lot of people sometimes find themselves in the middle of a conflicted situation. What does that mean? They want to make their spiritual journey, but they say, I'm not getting the time that I need. I need to, give that time to my work, to my business, or that's going to suffer. They're either finding that pull where they are unable to satisfy that part, or they're in the race of running, doing, fulfilling their obligations as are required. And you will hear them talk about how a part of their journey, how something within them feels unfulfilled because their spiritual growth that they're looking for is not happening. Where does this conflict come in is what we want to understand. Okay. And now, every time when we're doing any of our processes, we speak about grounding very, very importantly. What is grounding and why is it necessary? We're going to speak about that because that's a very important part of keeping our auras very, very complete, keeping our auras protected. When we're grounded, we can make our journey very, very well. So, does everyone know about the various chakras, the 7 major chakras that we speak about? Yeah? So, we speak about 7 major chakras. I'm going to take you all through them briefly because today, as we do, that's going to be a part of the understanding of why and how we can keep our chakras aligned. How, when our chakras are going to be aligned, how, when our energies are going to be aligned, that automatically helps us to keep our auras protected. Okay, and then we're going to do a beautiful meditation that's going to help us to do that grounding, to keep our chakras aligned and balance our chakras out as well. Okay, so we speak about chakras, which, as we've seen a few people that are saying that they do know about chakras, which is great. And Amita said she's no. So there are also a lot of people, we hear so much information, but we don't know what exactly is relevant to us. So let's speak about the information relevant to us. We're going to speak today about the 7 major chakras within our body. Now, chakras are really the energy vortexes that we have within our body. Okay, we have thousands, millions of chakras within our body. Every cell within my body would have chakras that are spinning. There are these energy vortex centers that are there. And they get very, very affected by the thoughts that I have. I have those positive thoughts. I'm aligned to my thoughts. I'm aligned to my thinking. My chakras are going to be spinning in that positive manner as well. My energy feels low, they're also going to get affected. Okay. However, with along millions of chakras, we're going to talk today about the 7 major chakras that are spoken about. Okay. So 7 major chakras. Let's start at the root chakra. Where is the root chakra? The root chakra, the Mooladhara chakra, is right at the base of our spine. The root chakra, as the name suggests, is our rooting, our grounding. It is what connects us to all things that are our roti kapda makan. Okay, so all our survival needs, the need for money so that we can keep our survival going, our grounding, how connected we are to Mother Earth. All of those are things we would generally denote to the root chakra. So whenever you see a person in a meditative position, you will see them sitting cross-legged like this or sitting in the Padmasana, and their root chakra is what is touching the earth, right? So root chakra is all your roti, kapda, makan, things that are there. Then you come to your your sacral chakra, which is right around where your sexual organs are. So that's generally orange in color, and that is where your male and female balance. We say we all have masculine energies within us and feminine energies within us, no matter what your gender. Okay, that when we have that masculine and feminine energies, the yin and yang, and that is balanced within us, is what keeps that balance within ourselves as well. So it's still connected to our needs that are there, our earthly needs which are there, the union between the masculine and the feminine, and also within ourselves the energy, the yin and yang, which is balanced. Anytime any of these things feel imbalanced is when we also begin to feel imbalanced. Coming to our solar plexus chakra, which is right above our navel, a little above our navel. It's generally yellow in color. That we say is your position of power. Whenever you feel like life is not in my control, everything just seems to be happening, I feel like I just cannot seem to get a hold of it. I just cannot seem to get control of it. Your solar plexus chakra is what might be feeling imbalanced at that time. Or when we feel the need to control everything that is happening around us, that is all to do with our solar plexus chakra. Okay? Coming up to our heart chakra, that is, of course, where our heart is, giving love, receiving love, how much we feel that love. So we've spoken in the past about how important it is to receive as much as we give as well, right? So there are a lot of people who are very good at giving love. In fact, they will take care of their children. They want to constantly serve people. They want to help other people out. But it is very important. So it doesn't mean that their chakra is necessarily balanced. But when I am allowing myself to have the balance between that giving and receiving, is when my heart chakra really begins to balance itself out. Okay. Coming then up, we come to our throat chakra, which has got all to do with our expression, our communication, being able to speak our truth, how confidently we can do so. All of that has to do with our throat chakra. So when I feel like I've suppressed myself for too long, if I am under communicating, over communicating, all of that is going to be something to do with my throat chakra. Okay. Coming up to our third eye, which is your clairvoyance. When our intuition begins to open up, when we feel like, I can see something that's going to happen ahead of time. Without it actually having happened, my intuition is opening up, my third eye is opening up. Do I also believe in my visions? Do I confidently allow my clairvoyance, my intuition to open up? That is all to do with my third eye chakra. And coming to our crown chakra then, which is right above our head. That's where we see that ball of light also when we're meditating a lot of times. That is your connection to the universe. So we say our crown chakra opens up like this. So we're connected to the universe and it connects to us. And so does the root chakra. It's us and the grounding that's there. Okay. And the crown chakra is how open I am to my spiritual growth, to connect to the universe, to connect to the messages that I get from the divine, to allow myself to have that, is all to do with the crown chakra. Now, why is this important when we're talking about our aura and our spiritual growth? Is this that when we're looking to make our spiritual growth, when people suddenly begin to get into meditation, they understand the importance of growing spiritually. What a lot of people end up doing is they are really in that race to start opening up their chakras from the heart till the crown, because those are all to do with communication, with connecting to your intuition, connecting to the divine, connecting to your divine truth. So, a lot of times when we meditate, we keep focusing on these chakras from our heart to upwards, from our heart to upwards. We keep doing that. What is the problem with that is this: when I want to grow a tree, if you see, it's pretty much like a tree. It's got its roots, it's got its trunk, and then it opens up to the universal energies. If I wish to grow a tree, what would be most important is for me to water the roots. Correct? The stronger my roots, the bigger the tree can grow. If I only keep watering my branches every day, that my flowers are going to look nicer, my leaves will look greener, my tree can't really grow. A tree that is only supported from trunk upwards might grow for a little while, but it's not going to have the strength that it requires. So, which is why when we're focusing on meditations, where we're looking at simply opening up our hearts so that we can give more, we're looking at speeding up our intuition so we can perceive more. We're looking at praying and meditating all day so that we may be better connected to the divine. What happens is the roots that need that nurturing as well, because we feel, oh, that is all my materialistic needs. I want to go away from that. I wish to grow spiritually. I wish to detach from my material needs. But we've reached a point of our evolution where we're being asked to acknowledge both things, our material existence and the spiritual growth. There was perhaps a time we spoke about going into the Himalayas and meditating, leaving everything and meditating and focusing on our spiritual growth. As times evolve, we've reached a time where our biggest challenge, and the one that we really have to accomplish, is accepting, embracing our material existence, our roles, our responsibilities within our family, embracing those with joy, and at the same time allowing ourselves to make our spiritual growth as well. The time has come to balance that tree out. When we're going to only meditate from here to upwards, what begins to happen is suddenly that person might start having problems in their relationship at home. They're having some fights which have started manifesting. Their business was going so stable all these years. But suddenly now they've joined some spiritual cause. Suddenly what's happening is they're saying, oh, I don't know, I just suddenly made such a big loss. Or I'm having all these issues happen at home. Why is it happening? I only want to grow spiritually. I want to give more. I want to connect to the divine. Why am I having these issues? Simple reason might be that they're not looking at their roots and they're only growing upwards. So the roots might start to deteriorate. Similarly, if I'm only focusing downwards, okay, let me finish all my material responsibilities. I'm going to meditate when I grow older. Now is my time to run in the race. Let me run, run, run. That part of me that is spiritual, that is seeking that spiritual growth. Because we have so many people, when they want to come in for class, they will say, I want to do this since so long. I've always been intuitive. I know I want to do this. But what to do, I can't. We always tell them, if you wish to do it, if that really feels like your calling, the calling is different for everyone, then simply allow yourself to set that intention. Allow yourself to set that intention that I wish to make my spiritual growth and I want to start now. I want to enroll for this class today. When your intention will be set, the universe will work in alignment with you. Suddenly, the money resources will open up. Suddenly, your family will find the time to take care of themselves. But a lot of people, they feel that spiritual calling since a long time, but they say, I have so many responsibilities, I cannot do this. So they are running in the race that they need to, and they will talk about how they feel this calling, but it feels ignored. They might suddenly invite some issue within their life which is relevant enough that they're like, no, now I can't help but give time to this. So, which is why we say when we're going, instead of focusing on just half of our major chakras, instead of fearing that while making my spiritual growth, how can I want a bigger car? That's not right. Spirituality means giving up everything. Spirituality means sacrifice. Spirituality means suffering. Those are all old school thoughts we might have just heard and carried blindly. But today's spirituality is a choice. Today's spirituality is about embracing all of who I am. Because when I embrace all of who I am, when I'm grounded and still growing, I can grow joyously. People ask, oh, how can you charge for healings? How do people charge so much for healings? Healers, I know I myself went through this. We go through a guilt when telling people, oh, this is what we charge. We might be doing 20 things that are given voluntarily for free. But when telling them, when telling them this is what we charge, so many of us, I know there are many healers among this group as well, face a dilemma in being able to say that. Because it's not only what we've heard, it's our genetic conditioning. It's our conditioning at so many levels that how do I tell people that this is what I want to charge? But what I tell you is when you know you're charging, your intention is clear. You do want to help the other person. You know that the work you're doing is relevant. You have spent and invested that time and money in learning that, in sharpening your skills so that you can really help people and know what you're doing. When I worked in a charitable clinic for a year before charging people proper money, for the only reason that I wanted to see the results that it translates to. Then tell people, even if I want to donate everything I have, I need to first have that money to be able to donate it, right? We keep saying, oh, finish the food on your plate. Because there are so many people who are not getting food. But does me not eating equal them getting that meal on their plate? No. I feel bad that somebody is not getting food. Let me go buy something for them and give it to them. You will see parents teaching their kids when they see some beggars on the road. See, you don't eat your food, they're not even getting food. How many of those people, we're creating our own karmas, we're creating things as we're saying these things, but are we going in and getting something and giving it to them? I had a child once question this, and it is very, very relevant. They came from a 5-star, okay, and there's a McDonald's right opposite there. The parents were talking about the same concept of feeding that beggar. So, why don't we get some food for them also? What did the parents do? They went to the McDonald's, picked up something, and gave it to the beggar. They didn't go to the 5-star and pick up something and give it here. Our mind automatically equates. And the kids these days are sharp, they pick it up. I said, no, but you said over there we don't have. Why don't we take something from there and give it to them? When we want to change the world, we can start doing that with our actions. When you're going to show your kid by actually Find it, and it doesn't matter. Give it according to whatever you're comfortable with. Don't burn your heart or pocket doing that. But when you're going to actually give with joy, and a kid can sense that, okay, whether it is whether it's keeping a box of dairy milk in your car at all times, buy a carton of Parle-G, dairy milk, whatever it is, keep it in your car. You see a beggar, give it to them. When your child sees that, they're going to learn that lesson you want to teach them about giving, about not being wasteful, all of those things. And it's a way of growing spiritually anyway. All those lessons the child is going to actually imbibe because they know how to do this now. As we discuss these sessions, why are they helpful to people? Because I know I need to do a lot of things. I know I need to ground. But now when somebody's telling me how to do it, it clicks something in my head and go like, oh, okay, I can do this. Oh yes, this happens in my house too. How can I change that? Suddenly something clicks, and the same happens for any lessons that we want to teach. So are we allowing ourselves to have a growth that is fair? When you're going to make your time for yourself, when you make time every single day to attend these sessions in the morning, the people around know that they value their time. They value the fact that, no, this is my time to meditate. This is my time for my spiritual growth. This is my time to understand something new. And they can begin to respect that. Today, if we had people joining at 9:20 one day, 9:30 one day, coming one day, not coming the other day, for us as well, we might have been like, know what, it's okay. They don't have, none of us would have had that dedication. When we see all of you there, ready, sitting ready in your seats before time, we have that motivation that no matter what, get there and see the best you can do. And that's how we're going to begin to inspire. And today, the biggest giveaway that I want all of you to have is put into action something you really believe in. Take your time to make your belief. Know that none of your beliefs are written in stone. Sometimes we take so long to think about what our principles should be, but we forget to acknowledge that we can change them. We are evolving every single day. It's okay if I did something one way all this while. Now that I know better, let me see how I can do better. I spoke to so many people on the phone yesterday. We're starting the ThetaHealing class today. And genuinely people have different struggles. We always tell them where your problem is coming. Is it the finance? Is it the time? Is it a third problem? Anything we do have a solution for, we can give to you. If it's in my hands to help you, I will help you. If not, I will fairly tell you what, cannot be done. But most people, and I understand that because we've all come from that space. I have a 14-month-old child. I was, rushing to office. Let me go. I was sweating so much when I was starting this. I was like, no, let me go. Then I said, no, you know what? Let me relax. Sit right here and do this session. We're all struggling with our time all the time. But all we say is set your intention. You want to make your spiritual growth, set that intention so clear. Whatever you resonate to will come right in front of you. Decide that, okay, I really wish to invest in this. Once you have decided that, look how that money comes to you. Now, of course, that money comes to me and then I decide to put it in my house repairs. The universe also sees where my priority is. So it will send me the resource. It's not going to stop. But I might keep having one or the other expense. We've had students complain that I always have the money, but somehow I have, it comes to me and then somebody falls ill. Suddenly there's a repair which really needs attention. Suddenly something or the other comes up. So that's when I tell them, you know what, now decide, okay, I need 70,000, for instance. Decide and tell the universe, I wish to do this course. I wish to have that 70,000 to do that cause, and I commit to putting that money there. The minute they've really decided that, the money comes out of them, don't wait till something comes up. Put that money there. They put that money there, suddenly all these things that used to keep coming up in their house, the repairs, the illness, the everything, stops. Suddenly they've started their spiritual journey. They have the solutions now. So always set your intention, set into action what really, really is important to you. And always remember, any meditation you do, any spiritual thing you're doing, now that you have the awareness, ensure that your roots are growing with your tree. Materialistic needs are not bad, they're good. When you're going to acknowledge that, and you're going to acknowledge your spiritual growth and understand they're not exclusive of one another, they work together, is when you will allow yourself to balance it and balance it beautifully. Those fights will stop. That inner calling which feels, we've had people who come with years of chronic back pain, which when this issue is resolved, that years of chronic back pain has disappeared, because all these chakras are along your spine, right? So what was happening for them was, one part was pulling down, one part was pulling them up. One part is saying, no, 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 your responsibilities. Others saying, no, 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 this. So when they're pulling in opposite directions, that back, that spine of theirs used to really hurt. And nothing showed up medically. When this simple issue was resolved, well, it was like, okay, both are there, both exist. I might take my time to find my, but I decide to do it now. That years of chronic back pain gone, poof. But till they were denying one part of themselves, that pull continued. Okay? Session is from 1 p.m. today. You can message us for that, but I'm going to guide everyone through the meditation now. We're going to do a simple meditation, short meditation, but just allow yourself to do it. If you are in a position where you can put your feet on the ground, then do that, just so that it helps you to better ground. That's all. Okay? So is everyone ready? I'm just going to scroll through your windows and see. Okay. So just allow yourself to take in 3 deep breaths. Breathing in positivity through your nose. Breathing in relaxation through your nose. Breathing in a sense of peace and calm through your nose. And breathing out any anxiety, any rush that your mind was going through. Just knowing that with every breath that you take, you allow yourself to relax, to take a moment and to acknowledge yourself, your body, your journey, and your growth. Knowing that as you continue breathing, every breath is simply permission given to your mind to connect to yourself deeper, to know that it's okay to take time out for ourselves, that we deserve it. And choosing now to strengthen your energies, to balance your chakras, and to know that as you balance, energize, and open your chakras to the amount that they're ready, that as the universe and your angel guides help you to do so, that you're automatically aligning your energies, balancing your chakras, gently awakening your kundalini, and healing your aura. Visualize now yourself as this tree going down into the roots now, connecting to your root chakra, which is at the base of your spine, at your tailbone. Visualizing that beautiful red light over there, allowing it to align, open up, and be balanced to the amount that you are ready for today. As you acknowledge and say within your mind, I am grounded. I allow myself to be grounded and in connection to the requirements of my root chakra with joy, with balance, and with harmony. I deserve to connect to Mother Earth, and I acknowledge my materialistic needs with joy. And as you say so, visualize as those roots of your tree have this beautiful red light that's spreading deep within, growing stronger, feeling nourished. You're feeling connected to Mother Earth and all the bounty that she offers, all the abundance that comes from Mother Earth. Feeling connected to that. Feeling connected to the sense of grounding that that offers you. And connecting and going upwards on that now. As you reach your sacral chakra, which is right where your sexual organs are, and affirm, I choose to be balanced. I allow my masculine and feminine energies to be balanced with ease and grace. I allow myself to flow. I am balanced. See as this beautiful orange light, which is the energy of the sacral chakra, simply balances itself out to the way that you're ready for it today. Balancing your masculine and feminine energies. Moving upwards now as you move right above your navel to your solar plexus chakra, which is your seat of power. And just affirm, I allow myself to do and to be balanced, to know how to surrender and take charge, being able to do so in balance. I am in charge of my life. I take control of my life now with balance, with joy, with surrender. I am in my position of power. And just see as that beautiful yellow light that is there balances itself out. Feeling comfortable with where you are at in life. Letting go of any ego battles of taking control or feeling out of control. Allowing the universe to balance this energy out for your highest best. Beautiful clock. wise manner as that yellow energy just balances itself out. Moving upwards now, knowing that you've grounded yourself well with balance, with surrender. Moving upwards now towards your heart energy, towards your heart chakra. Simply affirm, I am love. I give and receive love with joy, with compassion. I deserve to experience love. I deserve to give and receive in balance. I feel happy, I feel joyous, I feel loved. I choose to feel loved. I love myself and those around me. Understanding compassion as per the creator of all that is. I love with discernment and balance. I give and receive with balance. As you affirm, see that beautiful green light of the heart chakra balancing out and feeling so much joy within your heart, feeling so much love, knowing that you're so loved and how beautiful it is to give as well as to receive, how we deserve both. And as that balances out, gently moving upwards now towards your throat chakra. Affirm now, I know what it feels like to communicate my truth. I allow myself to communicate my truth to others with joy, with confidence. It is safe for me to acknowledge and communicate my truth. I communicate in a balanced manner. And see as that beautiful blue light that's swirling over there is opening up, is balancing itself out. As you're opening up that energies to finally communicate your truth. I communicate with kindness and with the discernment of the creator of all that is. I am heard and I listen to others as well. Moving upwards now towards your third eye, right between your eyebrows. Allowing the beautiful indigo light to balance, align, open up there as your third eye chakra is balancing itself out in alignment to your energies. And affirm as you're there, I allow my intuition, my clairvoyance to be balanced. It is safe for me to see. I know how to connect to my intuition with balance, with joy. It is safe for me to connect to my intuition and follow my intuition. I deserve to see clairvoyantly and through the eyes of my intuition. And I have the discernment of what to do with that intuition. I am guided by the creator of all that is. I choose to see the truth around me with kindness. I see clearly. Allowing your third eye chakra to open up to the extent that you're ready for this clairvoyance to open up on this given day. I urge you to allow the universe to regulate how much that should be. It's going to automatically balance it to the level that you are ready for today. Allow the universe to do its job without meddling, for it knows what you're ready for today. And you can always follow this again. So, aligning and opening up in balance. And moving out now, out through your head, right a little above your head is your crown chakra, which is the energy of connection to the universe and a beautiful violet light. See as that aligns, see as that opens up. And affirm over there, I am connected to the universe. It is safe for me to connect to the divine. I allow myself to be connected to the divine while still being grounded. I allow myself to be open to divine knowledge, divine intervention, and growth in a balanced manner. I allow myself to acknowledge my divinity. It is safe for me to connect with my spiritual side as well. And as you affirm all of these things in balance, in discernment, in alignment with what is for your highest and best, as per the creator of all that is, just see beautifully as a lotus energy opens up. It's a 1,000-petal lotus that simply opens up near your crown chakra as you're allowing yourself now to be connected to the divine flow of the universe. The beautiful light, the unconditional love that flows in from the universe. You're connected and allowing that energy within yourself. And at the same time, so firmly grounded, rooted, as these beautiful rainbow energies of the 7 chakras have aligned within yourself, within your body, as you've gently awakened your Kundalini, and the Shiv and Shakti within you are balanced. Experience how amazing that feels. Because in the process of doing so, and as you have done so today, you've not only strengthened and balanced your chakras, but also strengthened your aura, healed your aura so beautifully. The more grounded, the more connected you are. And as you choose to be balanced, that automatically heals your aura, balances it, strengthens it. See as you see this energy now as an overall growth, as this beautiful ball of light all around you, shining, glowing, experiencing your aura, noticing what color it is, letting that glow be felt all around you and all within you, feeling how amazing it is to be blessed with these energy vortexes within us and this beautiful ball of energy all around us, which is our aura. This is the light that we are and the light that we come from. Feeling one, feeling centered and grounded within this light and within the connection to the divine that is within you now and always. Allow yourself to enjoy that light, that experience. And whenever it is that you feel ready, grounded, balanced, you can come back into this room with a big, broad smile and open your eyes. Just gonna wait for everyone to come back. So I hope you guys enjoyed this meditation, aligning your chakras, aligning your energies, and knowing that that automatically heals your auras. Okay, I see everyone is back now. We've gone a little over time. So I'm going to wrap up soon now. And thank you everyone for joining us. Stay grounded, stay balanced, and stay healed and energized in your auras and your energies. Those that had questions about the class can leave us a message and we'll help you out with that ASAP. We've replied to your emails, your messages. Just enjoy your aura. Know that you're healed and balanced. This is Richa Parekh, the co-founder of ThetaHealing. Thank you from the team of ThetaHealing and Joining Hands both for joining us today and every day. Have a beautiful, beautiful day, everybody.